It's time for another episode of Trumpet A to Z. Today it's C for coordination. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Brian from Airflow Music. Alongside publishing our books of exercises for brass players, we're also releasing a ton of videos with tips to make brass playing easier for you. So please hit that subscribe button so you can keep updated of all our videos. This is another video in the Trumpet A to Z series. Today it's C for coordination. When we play a brass instrument, there are a number of elements that need to come together in order to create the note we're trying to play and to get from one note to the next smoothly and precisely. We have to deal with the correct airflow for the note. We have to get the right fingers down for the note. We have to articulate as demanded. We have to deal with dynamics. And then we have to colour or shape the note as demanded by the style of music we're playing. In other words, there's a lot to coordinate. This is why it's a good idea to spend some time practicing very slowly, particularly when we're trying to learn something new. In this video, I'm sharing my tips on how to level up slow practice so you can really get the most out of it. To develop good coordination when we're playing a note or phrase, I think it's important to really focus on playing with precise tempo. To this end, when I'm practicing something slowly, or indeed playing at any tempo, I'm constantly subdividing the beat in my head, breaking it down into the smallest parts that make sense for the tempo or the groove. For example, if we have a pulse like I'm thinking da 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 da, and so on. Subdividing in 16th notes or semiquavers is great for when you're playing with a rock or funk groove, or if you're playing swing music, you're going to be subdividing in a quaver triplet feel. For slow practice, this is particularly important because as the beats are going by very slowly, it's easy to get ahead or behind the beat. Subdividing puts you right there where you need to be. Then, once the tempo is established, I'm focusing on going note to note in whatever I'm playing as smoothly as possible. This is pretty easy to do for small intervals, although as the intervals get larger, it can become more difficult. To demonstrate this, I'm going to play an excerpt from an exercise in my combination drills book. If you're not familiar with what that is, then you'll find a link in the description under this video. However, this approach will work with any technical study or indeed musical excerpt. I'm going to play exercise 3C number 3, which is the 5/8 arpeggio figure in written key of C sharp minor or concert B minor, and I'm going to set my trusty metronome to 8th note or quaver equals 80. For the purposes of keeping this demonstration short, I'm just going to play the first half of the exercise, the ascending part of the scale. Like I say, my goal here is to play precisely in tempo and to get as smoothly from one note to the other as I can. Once the metronome is ticking, I'm going to tap my foot for one whole bar before I start, and I'm going to be subdividing the beat into 16th notes or semiquavers. So as you can see, the tempo stays pretty solid. In actual fact, I could probably go back and practice that again, but that's something I'll do once the camera's off. I would also, when I do practice this, probably go more slowly. It's not uncommon for me to practice exercises like this, or Clark studies, or anything else at 8th note or quaver equals 60. Doing that really presents a different challenge than trying to go fast. And once you get the airflow smooth from note to note in a phrase like that, then as you up the tempo, your fingers stay better in synchronization and your coordination is better overall. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the Airflow Music channel. If you have any questions about what we covered today, please leave a comment below. I also have a question for you. How does your trumpet alphabet look? What topics would you suggest for the next few letters? Please leave a comment and let me know. Perhaps I'll use your suggestion. I'll see you on the next video. Now, go practice.